What is going on to you Aquarius out there? Hope y'all are having a very good day. Listen, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It would redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the channel, so I can most definitely keep this channel going. Really appreciate all the people that came through. Really appreciate everybody that will come through in the future. So look, a lot of you Aquarius, well, I should say you Aquarius just in general, have the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, and you have the King of Cups. Now, I've said before, right, or I'm starting to say now, that usually for me, the first three cards set the precedent for the entire main board reading. Usually, not all the time, but usually. Look, hold on a second. Yeah. So, okay. So what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you Aquarius's presence and everything that you're bringing to the table, or you brought to the table, was not really appreciated until your presence wasn't there anymore. The High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles, you just got out of a relationship, or some of you did, but a lot of you did not, right? Like just got out of it, right? This may have been fairly recently, but you may not have necessarily just gotten out of one. And a lot of you Aquarius are understanding that so many people are entitled, falsely entitled. So many people want so many different things from you, and they have such huge expectations. They call them standards. That's not even really standards, because a standard is something that you get across the board. It's not standards, because the way that a lot of people be playing games, see, and this is why it's the discussion of why it is that we have these types of discussions in the first place, is because of the fact that most people are very inconsistent with their quote-unquote standards. See, a standard is something that happens, generally speaking, across the board, right? Generally, no matter who they are. Obviously, there's exceptions, but I'm talking about generally, right? So in other words, if they say that you, Aquarius, can't take them to the Cheesecake Factory, right? That means that if the person is a millionaire, they're supposed to say the same thing for that millionaire. No, everybody is getting different prices. It's like inflation. Everybody is getting different prices. The prices keep lowering and then jump, unfortunately, right? They need to lower it. They need to lower inflation. But the prices keep getting lower and then jumping back up, depending on the time of the day, depending on what store you go to. So it doesn't make any sense. And this is where it is that you get confusion. Because they're coming to you, right? Those individuals will come to you in the past, right? And talk about and act like they are entitled. They want all this, all that, all this, all that. And like you Aquarius are lost, because you Aquarius are like, yo, I'm about to take care of you. I'm about to not take care of you like you a child, but I'm about to take care of you in the sense that I got you. I'm about to really have your back in this thing. Like, why are you tripping about this? And they in beast mode. If you from New York City, you know what that means. They're greedy. They're in beast mode. They applying unnecessary pressure. And you Aquarius are like, yo, Aquarius is the ultimate diplomat. You know how to delegate with other people. When your mind and your heart are in the correct place, and you Aquarius know how to communicate, right? Okay, make sure that my cat. But your mind and your heart are in the correct place. You Aquarius know how to delegate. You know how to communicate well, right? Let somebody know something so that people can't be upset about anything, because people are aware, specifically the ones that are close to you, are aware of where you, what type of time you on, what you doing. They may not necessarily know all the specifics, but they know, they are well informed enough to understand that you, Aquarius, are not up to anything foul, and people still catching problems with that. This is why it is, again, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. This is why a lot of you, Aquarius, had to make your presence be scarce, because everybody's tripping. Everybody's acting entitled. So, and the thing about it is that the King of Cups and the Three of Wands, you, Aquarius, are not, your mentality has changed. You, Aquarius, are not going to hang out with people unless you actually benefit also. And like it is that I said before, I think that more people need to start acting like that. I think, not even think. This from my perspective, from my reality, right? Respectfully, more people need to start moving like this. A healthy form of selfishness. That way we can get the conversation going. Because there's givers and then there's takers. The takers, they don't have any honor. They don't have any integrity whatsoever. They will sit back and watch a whole other person work themselves into early, early mortus, if you know what I mean. For any of my Latin speakers, you know what it is that I said in Latin. Look it up, if you didn't know, right? But they will watch you work literally. They will literally watch you work yourself up until the point where your health and your mental health and emotional health are compromised, just to satisfy and they lack such integrity. They will stand there and they'll watch you, Aquarius, or just anyone in general, do that. That's how parasitic a lot of people are. That's how entitled a lot of people are. And they're not actually entitled to anything. They're falsely entitled. You see what I'm saying? So more people should act like this to create checks and balances. Like, no, what am I getting that I want? And if you can't bring anything to the table, oh, well, I'll go find somebody else that potentially can. I'll take my chances. Right? Right? The Nine of Swords. This is when it is that people start talking to you like you crazy. Oh, you, Aquarius, don't know what you're talking about. Cap. Colin Kaepernick. Respectfully. Cap. Cap. Because you, Aquarius, a lot of y'all mind, when you have your minds and heart in the right place, a lot of people be trying to play y'all out like y'all are ditzy. A lot of people be trying to play y'all out like y'all are stupid, when that ain't even really the case. It's just that the way that y'all look, you and Aries, the Aquarius and Aries and Pisces, right? They have a look in their eyes where they look ditzy. I know, because I have a Pisces ascendant. And in some of my videos, I ain't even gonna lie, I look inebriated. I look high. I've had people tell me, yo, you look high. I ain't even high. I don't even smoke. I don't drink. And I'm 32, about to be 33 this year. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't any of those. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a tweaker. I don't do any of those type of substances. Ever. Anymore. Socially, when I was younger, not now. You understand what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to make here is they try to play you, Aquarius, out. When you date people, people try to be playing y'all, Aquarius, out like y'all are stupid and there's no method to y'all madness. And knowing good and well that you, Aquarius, do have a method to y'all madness. It's just that people spend a lot of time underestimating you and then got the nerve now to turn back and talk about how you, Aquarius, are goofy and stupid for the stuff it is that y'all doing. Nah, what it is you, Aquarius, know good and well what time it is, and y'all are not going to be wasting y'all time with somebody that you know good and well is just around you just so that they can get something out of it. And you Aquarius know that. But they look at you Aquarius and they think that you Aquarius are dumb. Even the dumbest Aquarius that I know be having some form of knowledge to them. They may, you know, even the downstairs Aquarius are aware of some form of knowledge that the average human being does not. And I know, because first and foremost, my father's in Aquarius, February 4th. His birthday just passed. You understand what I'm saying? So I know personally that's facts. So the thing about it is that the Knight of Pentacles is about how it is that, so they be listening to you just so that they can figure out a way to play you. And this is what a lot of you Aquarius are aware about. This is why now more of you Aquarius are demanding greater. And if you can't get 50-50, meaning someone putting in their effort, a legitimate effort, people are actively thinking about or interactively thinking about the way that they could be in a functional relationship with you, you Aquarius just ain't gonna go. Y'all just ain't gonna be there. The Star card in the Eight of Pentacles now represents because it's time for you Aquarius to actually get the things that you really want. The Eight of Pentacles, it ain't hard. It's not. See, that's the thing. That's what makes it a crying shame. It's the fact of the Star card, which is Aquarius, so you showed up in your own reading, and the Eight of Pentacles. Because the Six of Pentacles in this tarot deck look just like the Eight of Pentacles. So I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Right? That's the crying shame of it. Because of the fact that you Aquarius know good and well what it is that y'all are looking for. You Aquarius know good and well you not even looking for a relationship where, you know, you gonna be disrespecting the other person or the two of you are at odds with one another. You Aquarius know that you want a very peaceful relationship. Obviously, the two of you are gonna have difficulties, but you Aquarius want a functional relationship. But you want a relationship where you're not being used. See, a lot of times people think that I'm capping about the whole 50-50 thing. Listen, you got millionaires talking about it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post up a link in the comment section showing and proving. You have millionaires talking about 50-50 works. So each its own. I took off the glasses because I really want y'all to understand what I'm talking about. I like these glasses and I like the effect that it has on my eyes and everything like that. But just the overall, effect and everything like that. But the point that I'm trying to make, I'm not blind or got problems seeing per se. I'm just saying that, I just like them. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that you got millionaires talking about 50-50 and why 50-50 works in favor of 50-50 millionaires. Because the majority of these relationships today don't work. And the reason why they don't work is because of a lack of 50-50. There's no understanding, Aquarius, between yourself and another person where the two of you actually want to contribute to a relationship. No, this ideology of 100% and the other person doesn't have to do anything is what's prevalent. Because what do you think? What kind of idea are you going to be giving to somebody where you telling the other person they don't have to do anything for you? You will just do everything and the person get to kick their toe up and sit back. You don't think that's parasitic? And you Aquarius are the ones that's been putting in most of the work the whole time. I've watched, listen to me. I've watched Aquarius individuals. Y'all want to talk about real estate. I've watched most of the Aquarius people that I know got some form of real estate. My father has his own home, which in turn is also mine, in Trinidad and Tobago. He inherited it from his mom, which is my grandmom. R.I.P. to both my grandmoms. Love y'all. You know, that goes without saying. I love my family. You know, that goes without saying. Well, I guess I did say it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You know, I ain't trying to bash the brother, but our Seth McChristian Thomas, he got how most of the Aquarius, woman that I know, a beautiful woman, a Pinky. I don't want her to, be upset. But the point that I'm trying to make here is most of the Aquarius that I know got some form of real estate. Y'all bring stuff to the table. But then you mean to tell me that people can't even meet you halfway? The principle of meeting you halfway, 50-50? Come on. The Ten of Swords and the Justice, right, is about how it is that it's a crying shame, Aquarius. It really is. Y'all Aquarius put in so much work only for people to not take you seriously and not want to do those things that they should be doing. Let's clarify the Justice. The Magician, the Lovers, the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and then you also have the Ace of Cups to clarify the Justice. Now, the Magician and the Lovers is about how, once again, the two of you have to learn to work as a team. Because the Magician and the Lovers represent the love that a lot of you Aquarius can give when your mind and your heart are in the correct. Because when an Aquarius's mind and heart is not in the correct place, y'all can go off. I've seen it. Not from my father. I'm talking about Aquarius that I am not related to. I've seen how crazy y'all mugs can get. But when y'all heart and y'all mind are in the correct place, it can defy logic. So the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles is about, so you Aquarius have to be very careful. This is a warning, but this also goes to show how valuable you Aquarius are. You have to be careful about who it is that you give your love to, is what it's saying. And the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, you have to be more selective like a Virgo is. See, a lot of times people be bashing the principle of Virgo because it's like, why are you so selective? You idolizing people. No, that's not what it is. What it is that we lack integrity and decency in the modern day times. And the thing about it is that I'm not just gonna give you all of me and you don't appreciate it. You don't respect it. All it is that you doing is looking, you know what I'm saying? Like another person is doing is looking at it from a perspective of you're a commodity. It's like, no, I'm not, because I got more self-respect than that.